Well, the Supreme Court, by a majority view of 3-2 on Monday, upheld the validity of the 103rd Constitution Amendment, providing 10% reservation to people belonging to the economically weaker sections, better known as the EWS, in admissions and government jobs. Now, the top court said the law on EWS quota does not violate the basic structure of the Constitution. In fact, this was a judgment that was keenly watched, and the verdict just came earlier about the fact where the SC did uphold the verdict with a majority view of 3-2 regarding the 103rd Constitution Amendment, which basically providing the 10% reservation to the people belonging to the EWS. We have several reactions also coming in. Let's listen.
था उसको माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जायज माना है। जो 10% रिजर्वेशन के खिलाफ बहुत सारी याचिकाएं आई थी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में और अलग अलग देश के हाई कोर्ट में पड़ी थी, उन सबको खारिज कर दिया है। माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट का कहना है कि ये जो ईडब्ल्यूएस कैटेगरी है, ये कहीं से भी जो कास्ट बेस्ड रिजर्वेशन है उसको कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं करता, ये किसी भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का वायलेशन नहीं करता, आर्टिकल 14 का वायलेशन नहीं करता। इसलिए तो गरीब, आर्थिक रूप से जो गरीब हैं, उनको ये 10% का जो रिजर्वेशन है, ये प्रावधान यथावत रहेगा, ये चलता रहेगा, इसमें कोई रोक नहीं आई है। माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 10% रिजर्वेशन के खिलाफ जितनी याचिकाएं थी सबको खारिज कर दिया है। ये बहुत अच्छा फैसला है, लैंडमार्क जजमेंट है, इसका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 3-4 बातें बहुत स्पष्ट कर दिया। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने यह कह दिया कि केवल कास्ट बेस्ड रिजर्वेशन नहीं होना चाहिए, बल्कि आर्थिक आधार पर भी आरक्षण दिया जा सकता है। दूसरा ये भी कह दिया कि जो 50% की सीलिंग है उसको बढ़ाई जा सकती है, और ये भी कह दिया कि ये जो 10% रिजर्वेशन है गरीबों के लिए, ये कास्ट बेस्ड नहीं है, इकोनॉमिक क्राइटेरिया है। जो 50% की सीलिंग है वो कास्ट बेस्ड रिजर्वेशन के लिए है, इकोनॉमिक क्राइटेरिया के लिए नहीं है। जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जस्टिस बेला त्रिवेदी का जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है, उन्होंने कहा इस रिजर्वेशन सिस्टम को रिव्यू करने की जरूरत है। 75 साल हो गए, आखिर रिजर्वेशन कब तक चलेगा और कैसे कैसे चलेगा। मेरा भी ये मानना है कि बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग पिछले 3 जनरेशन से रिजर्वेशन ले रहे हैं, मतलब उनके दादा भी रिजर्वेशन के सहारे कलेक्टर बन गए, बेटा भी रिजर्वेशन के सहारे कलेक्टर बन गया, और नाती और पोते भी कलेक्टर रिजर्वेशन के सहारे डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर, प्रोफेसर बन रहे हैं। इसको रिव्यू करने की जरूरत है। भाई जो व्यक्ति एक बार सांसद बन गया, विधायक बन गया, कलेक्टर बन गया, तहसीलदार बन गया, थानेदार बन गया, मंत्री बन गया, गवर्नर बन गया, या वाइस प्रेसिडेंट बन गया, उसके बच्चों को रिजर्वेशन क्यों मिलना चाहिए? अब रामविलास पासवान जी के परिवार को रिजर्वेशन क्यों मिलना चाहिए? रामनाथ कोविंद जी के परिवार को रिजर्वेशन क्यों मिलना चाहिए? उदित राज जी के परिवार को रिजर्वेशन क्यों मिलना चाहिए?
We also have a senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, joining us live from the Delhi newsroom. Abhishek, just to give us a sense of this historic judgment that came through, if you could also break it down for our viewers.
Nivedna, so you see the legal aspects, rhythm would be best and we can get a live, but what is important is that this is a tweet of BJP's General Secretary organization, that's BL Santosh, where he has welcomed the verdict, saying that the Supreme Court upholds the legality of the economically weaker section reservation for unreserved sections. Another big credit for Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of Garib Kalyan, a big boost in the direction of social justice. Obviously, that's the position that the government had in the court clearly, and through its Solicitor General, the position that was put was that this amendment has been brought in with the avowed objective of taking care of marginalized section of society which have no other revenue, and that's why they need to be supported by way of this special class of reservations of EWS. And of course the reasoned verdict, of course a split verdict has come out now between the five judges of the 5-judge bench, a constitutional bench upholding 103rd constitutional amendment. So as I said, this is an official welcome that can be seen from the ruling party. So far as the government position is concerned, obviously the government brought in the amendment and the government batted for it in the court, and that remains the position. Nivedana.
Abhishek, of course, talking about the political front, if we were to talk about the fact that the 103rd, amendment, constitutional amendment was cleared in Jan 2019, and soon after, of course, the BJP lost in MP Rajasthan and the Chhattisgarh elections. Do you see now this particular, verdict that has come somehow might help the BJP in the Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh elections with this verdict coming in?
Oh, good that you asked, Nivedna. So, this this amendment that was brought in is based itself on a broad-based demand coming in from various communities. So, for example, the Jats in Haryana and Rajasthan and some parts of Uttar Pradesh, the Patidar community in Gujarat. Remember the massive agitation between 2015 to 17 that happened in Gujarat, led by Hardik Patel, who now happens to be part of the BJP. Then the Maratha movement that was happening in Maharashtra, which created a lot of issues for the then government led by Shiv Sena, and of which Congress and the NCP were part. And in fact, they were in support of that kind of reservation coming in for the Maratha community as well. So, irrespective of political party, when they are in power, they are accommodative of these kind of demands. The BJP, of course, also realized, being at the center, that this is the only way, a constitutional amendment by which you can bring in this community on board in terms of some kind of affirmative action available to them as well. Economically weaker sections within the general category, the upper caste, so to say. And that's how this amendment was brought in. So this was in response to a broad movement going on in many communities, the Jats in North, the Patidars in Gujarat, the Marathas in Maharashtra, among others, which led to the government bringing in this amendment, which has now been upheld by the Supreme Court by a 3-2 majority, and that's obviously is being welcomed now by the ruling party with the BL Santosh tweet that we brought out, Nivedna.
Right. Thank you, Abhishek Kapoor. Over there, our senior executive editor, getting us the latest on the fact that the Supreme Court has upheld the pro-poor quota. We'll, of course, continue to track all the